Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the semester global online classes. So children, as you know that we are doing revision and today is a turn of English language, and our first chapter which we will revise today is naming words. So what do you mean by naming words? As you have done this chapter, I hope you remember that naming words. What are naming words? Children, everything around us has a name, right? Suppose if I ask you what is this, you know that this is a marker, right? This is called marker. If I ask you what is this, you definitely know that this is a board. If I ask you what is behind me, there is a curtain, right? So table, chair, you, me, all the things which is around us has some name, right? So all these are called naming words, or you can say that all these are called nouns. Okay, so you already know the definition of noun, but still I'm going to write it over here. A noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing, right? So a noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing. So for example, person, Raj. So what is Raj? Raj is a noun. Raj is a noun. Place, Agra. So Agra is a noun. Animal, lion. Lion. So lion is a noun. Thing, table. Table is a noun. So we can say that noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing. It could be any person, any place, any animal, anything, right? It is not compulsory that whatever only I have written, that's only a noun. No, everything around us is a noun. I hope you have understood the definition now. Let's take some examples. Now let's understand the noun more clearly with the help of these examples. Here you have to underline the nouns in the given sentences, right? You have to identify the noun and then underline it. The first one, the book was lying on the table. So as I've told you, noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing. You have to identify, is there any person, place, animal, or thing is given? The book was lying on the table. I hope you are guessing right. Book is a thing, so it's a noun. On the table. Table is also a thing, so it's a noun. Second one. Nikki is playing in the garden. So what is noun here? Nikki. Nikki is a noun. And Nikki, what Nikki is doing? She is playing in the garden. Where she is playing? In the garden. So garden is a place, right? So it's also a noun. And Nikki is a person, and I hope you remember, noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing, right? Then third one, these are beautiful flowers. So flowers, again, it's a noun. The last one, Rahul is an intelligent boy. So Rahul. Now students, you will understand the kinds of noun. So in your syllabus, we have three kinds of nouns: common, proper, and collective. So the very first one is the common nouns. So what is common noun? Common nouns are the naming words. They are also naming words because it's a noun obviously, of general objects, place, persons, animals, or things. Means common nouns are those nouns common to everyone, which is common to everyone. They do not have a specific name, right? Or but not general. For example, river, state, country, month, etc. I have not written a particular river name over here, so that is why river is a common noun, right? It could be any river. State. I have not written a particular state name. So state, this word state is a common noun. Country, I have not mentioned any country name here. So this word country is a common noun. Month, I have not mentioned any month here. Specifically, I have not mentioned any month here. So this word month is a common noun. I hope this common noun is clear to all of you. Let's see this with help of an. Now let's understand the second or the second kind of noun, that is proper noun. So what it says, proper noun are the specific names of person, place, animals or things. Over here it is written specific, means a particular. So proper noun means, a proper noun is a particular name of a person, place, animal or thing. For example, Ritu is a name of a person, name of a girl. Ganga is a name of a river. India is a name of a country. And January, it's a month. So I have written a particular name, a specific name of a noun, right? In the previous example, I have not written like this. I have written river, I have written a month, I have written country, but a specific name I have not given. Why? Because those are common noun, means in general. But here we are seeing that it's a proper noun. So proper noun always has a specific name. Okay, and children, always remember that proper noun always begin with capital letter. Okay, so you have noticed here that in Ritu, R is capital. Ganga, G is capital. India, I is capital. January, J is capital, right? So don't forget this. Whenever you have to write a proper noun, always begin it with a capital letter. Okay, so now let's understand the third kind of noun, that is a collective nouns. Nouns that refer to a collection of persons, place, animal or things are known as collective noun. Means collective noun is a name given to a group of people, group of person, place, animal or things. When we talk about nouns together in a group, in a collective form, then it is said to be a collective noun. For example, suppose if there is a one soldier, right? Then if there's a single soldier, we call it a soldier. But when there is a lot of soldier together, we call them an army of soldiers, right? Suppose there is one lion, we call it lion. But when there is lots of lions together, we call it pride of lions, right? So collective noun means when we talk about nouns in a collection or in a group. Okay, so here I have given some examples of collective noun. For example, the first one, a company of actors. If there is a one actor, then it's fine. But when there is a group of actors together, we call it a company of actors, right? Then a herd of cattle. Group of cattle called herd. Then a litter of puppies. When there's a group of puppies, we call it a litter of puppies. Then a troop of dancers. A group of dancers called troop of dancers. Means troop. Then a team of players. A string of beads. A string of beads, right? So these are collective nouns. But in your book, on page number 9, there are lots of collective nouns examples are given, and you all have to learn this. Understood? You all have to learn this because this may be asked in through MCQs or in your assessment 1 paper. Okay, so you all have to learn this. Okay, so our next exercise is to underline the common noun and circle the proper noun. Children, it's very easy exercise because you know that common noun, you know the difference between common noun and proper noun. So the first one is Radhika will teach English to the students. Always keep in your mind, first noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. Then difference between common and proper noun is that common noun is not specific, but proper noun is specific, and proper noun is always begin with capital letter. So let's identify the noun first. Here we have Radhika. English and students. All three are noun. So over here, Radhika is a, you tell me, proper or common? I hope you are guessing right. It's a proper noun. So we will circle it. Right? Why? Because Radhika is a name given to a specific girl. It's a name of a specific, it's a name of a girl. Okay, so a specific name is given to that girl. So her name is Radhika. So Radhika is a proper noun. Will teach English. Over here, English is a proper noun. Why? Because English is a subject. But which subject? It's a particular subject, right? English. So, and also it begins with a capital letter, you can see over here. So it's very easy to identify the proper noun. So though these two are proper noun. The third one is students. So student is a common noun. Then we are here. Second one, the Sharmas drove around the town in their car. So Sharmas, S is in capital letter. Also over here we are telling about a particular surname, that is a Sharmas. Okay, so Sharma is a proper noun. We will circle it. And car is a common noun, so we will underline it. Then Ronit said that it generally rains in the month of June. So Ronit is a proper noun. Also it begins with a capital letter. Then month is a common noun. And June, because here a specific name is given to this month, that is June, is a proper noun. Right? The last one is Shalu will visit her brother Himanshu on Bhai Dooj. So Shalu is a proper noun. Himanshu is a proper noun. And Bhai Dooj, which is a festival, but a particular name is given to the festival, so it's a proper noun. Right? Brother over here is a common noun. I hope the proper and common noun is more clear to all of you now. Now let's do some collective noun exercise. Here you have to write the collective nouns of the following. So what we call a dash of soldiers, when we have group of soldiers. So what is a collective noun of group of soldiers? And army. We call it army. So an army of soldiers we say. Then a dash of ships, when lots of ships together, what we call it? We call it a fleet of ships. A dash of monkeys, when lots of monkeys gather together, we call it a troop of monkeys. Then and dash of pictures, when lots of pictures are together, we call it an album. An album of pictures. Then a dash of students, when there is one student, then it's called student. But when there's lots of students together, what we call it a class. A class of students. Then a dash of singers, a choir of singers. What's the collective noun of players? A team of players. What is the collective noun of geese? A gaggle of geese. Okay. So if you want, you can copy this also, but it's very important for you to learn these collective nouns, because it may be asked in your exam also. So I hope this chapter is clear to all of you. Please go through it. In your book, exercises are already done. Please do it, practice it.